my makeup with me while I tell you a quick little story about the worst date I've ever been on. So, just to set the scenery, I was 16 or 17. No, I was 17 at the time. I think I just turned 17. Had my little car, right? I meet this guy. He was like, I think a year younger than me, or maybe my same age. But yeah, he had hit me up, I think on Instagram, got my number, and we were planning our first date. Now, we're young, not really too much we can do. Don't really have a lot of money to go eat at Mastro's or anything like that. So we agreed on a Starbucks date. And this is the Too Faced concealer, by the way, that I'm using for my under eyes. It's seamless every single time. Like, it's butter. It melts like butter. This is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. Love it down. I use the shade Mocha. But I'm going to blend this out, and then I have to set one eye at a time because mine do be creasing. But anyway, so we agreed on a Starbucks date, right? So, of course, we're young. We're in high school still. He didn't have a car, but I had a car, so I had to go get him. By this time, we'd been texting like maybe like 2 weeks or whatever. Like I said, nothing too crazy. We were young, like 17 years old. When it was time for the date, I go to pick him up, whatever. Everything cool. Conversation in the car, whatever. We get to the front door. Mind you, first of all, I had to drive like across town. It was probably like a 30-minute drive to get to his house. That already kind of irritated me a little bit, but whatever. So we get to the Starbucks. We get to the front door. He does not open the door for me. I don't know. That's just like a big one to me. Like, I don't know. You're not trying to open the door, but like he stood there and let me open the door. Okay, already off to a bad start, yo. Sat there and waited for me to open the door like I was supposed to open it for him. Girl, I seen somebody the other day say to blend your under eye makeup with a powder puff. I tried it and I didn't really like it, friend. I don't know. I tried it. But I do like these Real Technique brushes. This one is the Deluxe Crease Brush. I really like to blend my concealer out with this one. I can really get in there. But anyway, so we get into the Starbucks. He lets me order my drink first. So I order my drink first. I think I got like a mocha frap, nothing too crazy mocha frap. He got like some kind of smoothie or something. But, he ordered immediately after me as if we're on the same bill. Okay, cool. So he orders immediately after me and gets some kind of a smoothie or something, like has them make him a smoothie. So then the cashier tells us our total. He looks at me. I'm just like, yeah, he was like, you got me or you got it? Why would you ask me on a date and you wanted me to pay for myself? Again, we're 16, 17 years old, but still it's just there's a lot to learn. I was kind of irritated. I should have just ended the date there and be like, no, we're not giving it. I'm gonna take you home. But I bit the bullet and I paid. I know. I was 16, 17 years old, but I paid. I did. So I paid, but I'm irritated, like super irritated that I had to pay for it. I think it was like, how expensive Starbucks was. Like, it still is, but back then it was a little bit cheaper. But I want to say both of our drinks came to like what, 15, 16, maybe $18, something like that. Because he got a smoothie, so I think they upcharge. So I'm a little irritated. I'm working at Jack in the Box at the time. I don't think he had a job. I think he was just playing basketball. I don't think he had a job at the time. I was working at Jack in the Box. My little Jack in the Box checks wasn't that much, but I was able to get a little 1-2. I lived with my mama, able to put gas in my car, you know what I mean? Get me some food or little things that I like. But yeah, I'm like, okay, we're already off to a bad start. So we go to sit down. He strikes up some conversation because I was a little quiet after that. And this is what I use to contour with. It's bronzer and contour by Elf Camo Liquid. This right. Oh, it's Deep Intense bronzer and contour by Elf. Can you see that? She's cute. She has like a little bit of a shimmer to her, kind of in the light, but this is what I used to contour with. I like to use a bronzer, not actually a contour, because I feel like it kind of makes it harsh on my face, but I just do a little dab right there, dab right here, and I blend her in. And that's about it. But yeah, girl, so we sit down and he's scrolling on Instagram. I'm scrolling on Instagram. He strikes up conversation, but the way that he strikes up the conversation is as he's scrolling, he shows me a picture of another girl. And it's like, oh, do you know her? And, I don't know her personally. I probably have seen her like in passing. Vegas is small. So I'm like, no, I don't know who that, I don't know her. And he was like, yeah, we went to high school together. I had a crush on her for the longest time. Why would you show me? I cannot make this up. Like, I was telling somebody the story the other day. I cannot make this up. Like, literally. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we were young, but I just, child, I cannot make this up. I'm just like, okay. So I don't know why you would show me a woman. Well, I don't anymore. Like, she cool, but, it's not like that anymore. But I used to have a crush on her, like the biggest crush. Okay. It's just like as time, it's just get progressively getting worse, like progressively. I'm just like, we might want to hurry, hurry this up. I'm ready to get out of here. It's already a long drive. I got to get back home, by my curfew. And yeah, you're blowing it right now. You're blowing it. Had to fix that lighting. There we go. Because baby, I can't see. I'm blind over here. Okay, but yeah, back to the story. So yeah, he's already showed me his crush and talked about he used to have a crush on her his freshman year, yada yada, whatever, right? So yeah, at this point I'm kind of counting down the minutes, like, are we about to go? Like, is this almost over? A small conversation asking my interest, what do I like to do, whatever. And then he's like, we should go to a park. Like, instead of ending the date, we should go to a park. So I'm thinking we're gonna go, like, sit on the swings, real like rom-com-ish type of deal. Sit on the swings, walk in the park, hold hands, listen to the birds chirp, whatever. Like a stroll, High School Musical. I'm a very, at this point, I was very like, sheltered. Like, you know what I mean? I was very sheltered. So like, in my mind, I thought dating in high school was going to be like High School Musical. In my mind, that's what, I'm Galleria and this is Troy. And this is what it was going to be with High School Musical. And that's in my mind what I'm thinking, right? Okay, follow me. Okay, so in between layers, I like to use a setting spray. This is my setting spray of choice. I've been using her forever. This is the OG. I've been using her probably since high school, and I just haven't switched it up. I don't know. She works, then she works. I'm gonna keep, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But yeah, we're just gonna set this layer, and then I'm gonna go in with this blush. Of course, Juvia's Place Volume 4. Ooh, she just came in the mail. So normally I have been using, what's the other one I normally use? I normally use Volume 2. She's a little bit more subtle. She's cutesy. She's really cute. More of a reddy, pinky. I've been really into like a bright pink blush lately. Like I've been really into that. But yeah, make sure you pick her up. She's at Ulta. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so he has the idea of going to the park. Okay, I told you what I had in mind, thinking that we're gonna go to the park. Oh, maybe he's still got time to save the date. I don't know. I'm young. I don't know. About 16. And a Disney Channel kid. Okay. So he's like, there's like a park around here, right? Like he's like, I know a place. There's a park around here that we can go to. Cool. Okay, whatever. He gives me direction. Where's my blush brush? I'm gonna lose my mind. Hold on. We get to the park and it's like the outside of like a baseball field, right? There's no swings, there's no playgrounds, benches, vibes. It's just like an empty parking lot of like a baseball field. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, what is there to do here? You know what I mean? Again, 16, 17 years old, Disney Channel kid. I'm like, what did he take me here for? It's like probably 4 or 5 in the afternoon, summertime. It's still kind of bright outside. So, I'm not thinking he's on that type of time. He was on that type of time. Long story, he was on that type of time. Okay. So we sit there and I'm just like, what is there to do here? Like, are we going to play a game? Like, are we going to like do 21 questions? Like, what's, he tries to like kiss me. He tries to unzip my jacket, girl. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, what are you? I just came to dance for y'all. That's it.
No, hold on. This ain't that type of party. I just came to dance for y'all. That's all.
No, just like, And so he kind of gets agitated because I'm not on that. I'm like, I'm 16, like 17 years old. I'm not with that. Like, what are you doing? So he kind of gets irritated, whatever. Just telling the story back. Oh my God. I don't think I ever even told my mama this. Oh my God. But yeah, so he's like irritated. So like the vibe is off now. Like it's kind of quiet. I'm like, okay, well, I guess we should be heading back. He gets like a phone call, right? So he steps outside the car to take the phone call. I cannot. It's a little bit used, but this is a She Glam Crystal Jelly Glaze Stick in the shade Golden Girl. So she's a cute little, like a highlighter stick, if you want to call it that. This is her, okay? She looks like this, and you pop it up like a push pop. Okay, can you see that? But I just like to, just take it a little bit down the bridge of my nose. I feel like it just amplifies the contour of my nose. Like it just brings it up a notch. Like it gives it like a oomph, as like a finishing touch, you know what I'm saying? Just blend her out a little bit with my finger. You know, yeah. Yeah. I done took my pins out, child. I'm about to go in a minute. But yeah, so he, had stepped outside the car. He's on the phone, and I heard a girl's voice. Like, he was that close to the car to where I could hear his conversation. So I heard a girl's voice. He's like, just saying little things like, yeah, I'll call you back when I get home. I'll be home in a minute. And I'm like, See, oh my God. So let's just unpack. So I had to come get you. I opened my own door. I bought both of our drinks from Starbucks. You're telling me about an old crush that you had or have or whatever the case. You've already tried it on the first date. Then you step outside the car and you're talking to another woman. Oh my God. Like, this is the worst. When I tell you, the worst date I've ever, like, I think still to this day. Like, the worst. So he gets back in the car, and he gets back in the car, and I'm like, oh, who was that? That was your mom? Like, I knew it wasn't his mom. I was being funny because I could tell how he was talking. I'm like, oh, that was your mom? He's like, yeah. Girl. So I started driving him back home, and, well, I'm gonna put my perfume on. This is my fragrance of the day. I'm going to be wearing Ocean Degia. She's such a cute little clean fragrance. I get a bunch of compliments when I wear her. She's one of my top 3 in rotation, okay? Yeah. That's her. But anyway, so driving back home or whatever, we get back to the house. I'm like really cold and standoffish by this point. I'm like, I just want this man out of my car. I'm gonna go back home. He's blocked. I'm not gonna talk to him anymore. Like, as soon as I drive off from this driveway, I'm gonna block him. So yeah, we pull back up to his house, and he was like, well, I had fun on our date. I hope to see you again. You hope to do what? So I drop him off. He tries to kiss me. I drop him off, whatever. He texted me, was like, well, let me know when you get home. I never let him know. Just late foreshadowing. He never got it. I never talked to this man again. He never got another chance. I blocked his number. As I'm driving home, I blocked this man's number. I want to say maybe like a month or 2 later, he like hits me up on Snapchat. At the time, we was big on Snapchat, and was like, what happened? Like, I don't know what happened. Like, why you stopped talking to me? Are you okay? Is everything okay at home? Like, are you okay? Are you actually, if you think that was a good date, oh my God. But yeah, this is the final look. And moral of the story is, ladies, raise your standards, okay? Even 16-year-old me, 17-year-old me, I knew that wasn't right. Like, that was a one and done. Never again. But stay beautiful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.